Hi everyone, this is Autopostrophe. No, excuse me. Hi everyone, this is Autopostrophe. Let's continue our game of You and Me and Her, a love story on Nintendo Switch. Or, not Nintendo Switch, on PC. Boy, this would be weird if it was on the Switch. Let's see, come on, hurry up. What's the rush? I follow Miyuki up to the roof where the sunlight sparkles over the concrete. Why bother coming up here? We don't have to hide it from anyone, you know. Everyone in class has come around. Seriously? What's got you so pissy?
別に拗ねてないし。
Yes, you are. It's extremely obvious.
それじゃわざわざここに来た理由も分かってよ。
Scratching my head, I look around. Because the weather's nice today?
違う。
Because the view from up here is so pretty?
違う。
Okay, then, because you want to kiss me?
それが理由なわけないでしょ。もうちょっと真面目に考えてよね。
I guess I went a little too far with that last one. What other reason could there be? Can I get a hint?
しょうがないわね。ここは特別な場所だけど、でも今日はここじゃなくてもいいっていうか。
So the location doesn't matter?
問題なのは私たちっていうか、むしろ私たちじゃないっていうか、だからその。
Oh, so you just want to be alone together. She mumbles, pouting slightly.
せっかく恋人同士だし、二人きりでお弁当食べたいのって。なんなのよもう。新一って肝心なところで鈍いんだから。
I'm sorry. All I can do is apologize. Together we lay out a blanket and sit on top of the roof. As usual, her lunch is homemade and ridiculously massive, a sumptuous feast. Today, the main course is eel kabuyaki. Naturally, it's perfectly seasoned, and the taste is so exquisite I couldn't even begin to describe it. Meanwhile, Miyuki sits next to me, watching me eat with a look on her face that says she's dying to know what I think of it. So I dig through my limited vocabulary. This is like crazy good. Despite my complete and utter failure to sound remotely eloquent, Miyuki doesn't complain.
ありがとう。
Her cheeks flush pink. Looks like we're on the same wavelength after all. Sometimes it feels like I can't find the right words, but in the end it turns out I didn't need to try. I like it when you're like this.
Huh?
You know, when you don't have to put on airs. It's like you're back to your normal self.
そうかな。
Why the long face?
ほら、バッティングセンターでさ、私に演じすぎって言ってくれたでしょ。やっぱり自分でもそう思うの。もう少しみんなの前でも私らしく自然に振る舞えたらって思うんだけど、そんな自分をさらけ出すの怖くて。
Wow, I had no idea you even cared about that kind of stuff.
私を何だと思ってるのよ。
I mean, you seem to be getting along just fine in class.
見た目だけはね。
The way I see it, you just fake it till you make it. Besides, it's normal to change how you act based on where you are and who you're with. You don't need to force yourself to open up all the way.
そうかな。
If it ever gets to be too suffocating, just come find me. You can open up to me as much as you want. I mean, personally, I'd rather have the real you all to myself, if we're being honest.
私も新一を独り占めしたいな。何か言ってよ。
Oh, thanks? Wow, what an asshole response. Nice going, me.
早く食べましょう。のんびりしてるとお昼終わっちゃう。
Right. Just like that, our lunch break is already halfway over. But I'm so focused on Miyuki I can scarcely eat. calm myself down and take a sip of my yaboles.
どうしたの？
Oh, nothing. The stuff is gross, that's all.
まずいならなんで買ったの？健康志向？
No, it's nothing like that. I've been buying this nasty tomato juice for as long as I can remember. Why do I keep buying it when I don't even like it?
あの、ね、
What's up, Miyuki?
聞きたいことがあるの。新一って、やっぱり、メイド服とか好きなの？
Ugh. Come again?
あ、やっぱりなしで。
Whoa, no take backsies. I'm gonna need you to repeat that.
ちょっと新一怖い。
There's nothing to be afraid of.
だってそれ、あけぼのくんの目。
My bad. I'll calm down.
そうして。突然変なことを聞いた私も悪いわ。ごめんなさい。
We both paused to take a breath. So, where did that come from?
朝話してたじゃない？男のロマンがどうとか。
Oh, right. Oh god, this is so embarrassing. Wait, no. I'm not weird. I'm a nobody. The point is, I need her to think like I'm normal.
あのね、もし私がメイド服を着たら。
I'd love it. I mean, I'm sure it would look very nice. Play it cool, buddy. You're freaking her out. We need to be a gentleman about this. It's just a fun idea I had. Ultimately, the clothes aren't what matters most.
そうなの？
Of course not. What kind of skis do you think I am? What matters most is who you are on the inside. A girl could wear designer clothes for all I care, but if her personality is bad, that's a deal breaker. When it comes to someone I'm in love with, they automatically look great in anything.
そうよね。ちょっと安心した。だってほら、メイド服とか恥ずかしいし。
What was that? Why do I feel so crushed?
新一？顔が。
It's nothing. Anyway, I'm surprised you feel that way. I mean, you wear all kinds of costumes for your plays, right? Surely a maid outfit isn't that much of...
舞台じゃないし、恥ずかしいわよ。
Figures. For some reason, I can't shake this feeling like I missed out on the chance of a lifetime. The days fly by. With Miyuki by my side, I feel so complete. You know, I never imagined things would turn out this way. Sometimes I feel like it feels like a dream. But something's missing. Something not quite right. But what? Who could it be at this hour? Chill out. I heard you the first time. Miyuki? Is that a bouquet?
お誕生日おめでと
Oh, right. Thanks.
う。何？その微妙な間。もしかして自分の誕生日忘れてたとか？
I sure did. Well, it's easy to lose track of the date when I'm by myself.
私がそばにいてあげないとダメね。ほら、一緒にお祝いしてあげる。
With that, she steps inside carrying a large box.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear 新一。Happy birthday to you. 誕生日おめでとう。
Thanks. We sit across from each other at the table. Between us sits a birthday cake Miyuki baked herself. With just the two of us, it's not really a party, but it's everything I could ever ask for. Man, how long has it been since the last time we celebrated my birthday together?
小学校の頃は一緒にやってたわよね。やっと元に戻れたんだ。
I'd say they're even better than normal, personally. Back then we were just friends, but now we're in love. It still feels too good to be true.
それじゃあ切りましょうか。
Yuki pulls a cake knife out of her bag. Isn't this cake kind of big for just the two of us?
いいの、せっかくの誕生日なんだから。
You made this thing yourself, didn't you?
何か言った？
Nothing. I probably shouldn't piss her off while she's holding cutlery. Meanwhile, she sets a slice of cake on each of our plates. Wow, this looks great.
はい、召し上がれ。あれ？しんいち、どうしちゃったの？もしかして、美味しくなかった？
No, it's great. It's really great. I feel like I'm dreaming.
冷めないよね。私たち、これからもずっと一緒、永遠だよね。
Her expression is dead serious. It's like she actually believes the school legend. Or she's unable to tell the difference between fiction and reality. But I'll do anything in my power to help her feel secure.
だから、もっと夢中にさせて。
And scene. Like a magnet, my lips are drawn to hers. Miyuki.
しんいち。
Slowly our movements fall in sync.
私の初めてもらってくれる？
She whispers in my ear.
ねえ、しんいち、これからもずっと一緒にいようね。
Her smile is pure, like it was when we were kids. Afterwards, we sit side by side on the couch, resting against each other, eating our cake.
ありがとうね。
No, thank you.
私も今日のことはずっと忘れない。もし生まれ変わっても忘れない。絶対忘れないから。
Okay, now you're just exaggerating.
そんなことない。
Miyuki pouts.
だから絶対忘れられないの。これから毎年誕生日を迎えるたび、今日の出来事を思い出すの。
I see.
いいよ。
No, not at all.
ありがとう。もう離れないんだから。
Her words make me smile in spite of myself. In this moment, I'm the happiest man alive.
あ、そうだ、プレゼント。わあ、もう無駄か。
What do you mean?
ほら、教室でメイド服がロマンとか言ってたでしょ。だから私今日はメイド服を準備して、私をあなたにプレゼントしようかなって。
Miyuki, I'm madly in love with you. Nothing more, nothing less.
もうバカ。わかった、わかりました。着替えてくるからちょっとだけ待っててくださいね。ご主人様。惜し
You nearly had it that time.
い。まだまだ、今度こそ。
Today, we rented out the batting cages just for ourselves. Miyuki hits ball after ball. Her form is still just as captivatingly beautiful as ever. I hear a little meow from below me. I look down under the bench to find... Wait, I know you.
惜しい、三塁打。もうちょっとなんだけどな。 新一、見てなかったの？
Oh, sorry, I got distracted by this random cat.
猫？ほんとだ、黒い子猫。新一、写真よ写真。近くから写真撮って。
Huh? But my phone... Wait, where'd I even put my phone?
私の使って。これ。
Oh, okay. She hands me her phone and I take it. Wait, what the... It's a smartphone. What happened to her old clamshell phone?
新一。
Right. Alright, little buddy, just hold still. Yeah, hey, I said hold still. Damn, I wasn't fast enough.
チャンスだったのに。
Look, I'm sorry, okay? Good grief, Miyuki loves cats way too much. I heave a sigh and go to hand her phone back to her. But just then, my finger taps the wrong button. Out of nowhere, a photo pops up on screen. It's that photo we took together. We look so happy together. Wait, hold on a second. The roof's our special little place for just the two of us. So who the hell took this picture of us?
新一？ちょっと、何見てるの？
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
返して。
Before I can even respond, a very red-faced Miyuki snatches the phone back from me.
まさか日記見てたんじゃないでしょうね。
Your diary's on there? Now that she mentions it, I seem to recall seeing a full folder of what looked like photos of handwritten notes, judging from the thumbnail images. You take pictures of your diary entries? What for? Who would bother going to all that effort?
うるさい！私の勝手でしょ。私はね、いつでもどこでもあなたとの思い出を見返せるようにしたいの。おかしい？
No, not at all. Yuki's always been the fastidious type, though I think she's getting a little overly upset about it. But to be fair, it wasn't cool of me to look at stuff on her phone in the first place. I'm really sorry, Miyuki. I shouldn't have looked.
ごめんじゃ、すまないわね。
What do you mean it won't cut it? What do you expect me to do?
罰として、私の代わりにホームラン打って。
Huh?
打つまでバット振り続ける。それとも空振りを笑われるのが嫌？
Okay, you're on. Can't have you calling me some kind of chicken now, can I? Reluctantly, I get up from the bench. Miyuki hands me a metal baseball bat. That's right, I forgot. Aoi said that she would disappear once the romance started between us and Miyuki. I didn't think it was like literally disappearing from all the old photos, though, too. It's pretty interesting. Prepare to get schooled. So is it really a real world? Or is it a visual novel? I practiced a few swings. I know my batting stance isn't perfect, especially not in comparison to hers.
新一、かっこいいよ。
Hardly.
本当にかっこいい。
I mean, I'm trying my best, but the rest is up to sheer luck. All I can do is summon up the full extent of my strength and take the swing. All right, bring it on.
やっちゃえ！
I know this will sound ridiculous. Trust me, I can seriously believe it either. But believe it or not, when I hit that ball, it nailed the home run target dead center on my first try. As if God made it happen just to mess with me. Alright, so yeah, this is the first round of the game. This is our regular ending, but don't worry, there's much, much more to this game than just this. In fact, is it really a game at all? I think that's what we have to wonder. And like I said, I know people are going to feel like some of the twists in this game are too reminiscent of other kind of popular games. or things that have become popular recently, like Doki Doki. But this game actually came out before that, and the game was in development, obviously a few years before that as well. So yeah, it was actually an older game that finally made its way over to the States. But of course, by the time it made its way over to the States, Doki Doki was already out, and so they have kind of the same vibe, although obviously the artwork's significantly different. But well, like I said, there's much more to the game, and it gets really, really surprising, to say the least. In fact, really, I think the good thing about something like Doki Doki is it is such a seminal title that now we're seeing a lot more productions that have that kind of twist ending to it, or twist gameplay, style. Where it kind of jumps genres from here and there. I mean, not that we haven't seen that a fair amount before. Even as something as old as like When They Cry, that series, which is very much always one part innocent slice of life comedy, and then the next part being incredibly deep horror. So but now we're seeing just kind of I think better and more complex takes, and that is only going to, I think, serve us better as fans of visual novels. Nitro Plus naturally is no stranger to these multi-ending, multi-genre, cross-genre surprises. I mean, they've been producing lots and lots of these games that do this. But again, this one I think is a really special one. And I hope you think so as well. I know that I covered some of this on my adult channels, but we're playing the family-friendly one, so it is slightly different. Yeah, unfortunately, I do think it's not. I think it's an inferior experience because of that. You kind of do need to see the adult scenes because they do reveal a certain amount of the plot that comes with it. But not everybody gets to watch that, and not everybody wants to. Anyway. All right, so yeah, we can continue on, which we will do. And let's see if we can get a different ending, shall we? And let's skip all this stuff here. I look down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? And we're going to check this call history. I decided to check the call history. God. What the heck? Next, I check the address book. There's only one entry. Yep, you guessed it. God. A burner phone for God? There's no way this actually belongs to the big man upstairs, right? The girl looks back at me. What battery? I think I pushed the wrong button by accident. Looks like I launched one of those visual novel games. I've seen some friends play these on handheld game consoles. Wouldn't be surprised if they made the jump to mobile too. Never played one myself. At least, I don't think I have. But I feel like I recognize that uniform. Do I know you? I can hear a strange voice. There's a girl up on the roof over the stairs, raising her hand straight in the air. Her expression's totally blank, just staring vacantly into the sky, staring at whatever lies beyond. Uh-huh. Her body starts to sway. Her voice is fading. Whoa. Ow. You alright? Her eyes lock onto mine. What battery? Her face is so close to mine. I can feel her breath on my skin. Her lips are inches away. According to the school legend, if two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. I think we need to get zappy this time. Let's get zappy. Something travels through her body and across my skin, frying all sense of reason to a char. Pulled in like a magnet, my lips are drawn to hers. Miyuki? What am I doing? Well...
充電なの。充電？エッチなの。キスはフラグなの。ふざけないで！
Miyuki swings her baseball bat.
あなた、新一を何だと思ってるの？
Yeah, I'm not your plaything.
新一は私の彼氏なのよ。
What? I've been friends with Sone Miyuki since we were kids. In elementary school, we used to play together all the time, but we grew apart as we got older. Happens to a lot of people. While I've just been skating through life without any hobbies, she's quickly proven she can master anything she tries. With her looks, smarts, athletic ability, and a natural talent for acting, she became the school's queen bee practically overnight. Rumor has it she even received over a dozen love confessions within her first month at this school. I'm told 2 of them were from girls, and 1 of them was even from a teacher. Supposedly she shot them all down. But they say one of the guys refused to take no for an answer. She was forced to fight him off with a baseball bat. She's so famous, the students here can't seem to stop talking about her. Then there's me, a total nobody. So invisible I'm practically air. Bland, inoffensive, barely even there. An utterly forgettable NPC character in the RPG of life. I'm hardly even worthy of breathing the same air as her. Just being around her is making me kind of tense. So yeah, I'm the furthest thing from... Your boyfriend?
黙ってて。
Alright, so we've got a little setup here, and we've made just a little bit of change than we did the first time. And thankfully this is all the same stuff. If you're not sure what happens, then, check the playlist, and you can go through the original route, the first route. The happy route. Alright, and we have a choice here, so we will choose this time to be friends. Again, that is like the same choice as last time, but we decided to get zappy, so things were just a little bit different. And I'm actually surprised there's so many portions from the different routes that are shared. But this is an older game, so there are the newer games actually different routes don't share all that much, or they put you in places closer to the decision trees. Well, that's okay. Thankfully, the skip is actually really fast. And since we've been playing this for the last couple of days, the information is still fresh in our minds. If you took a break from this game, I think you'd be confused fairly often. There's our picture, which did get altered in the Miyuki ending, Miyuki's happy ending. Apparently, it's a one-of-a-kind handmade item. Its expression is twisted slightly, and you notice there's not two of them. We've only got one that we can buy now. Ugh. Yuki gazes at it, completely besotted. I can see why, too. It's definitely got that classic handmade look to it, and the artist really nailed its expression. As for the price, it's doable if I dip into my monthly food budget. Why don't I buy it for... Oh, yeah, here we go. So we're still going to give it to Miyuki this time, right?
ダメ。新一のプレゼントなの。
But here, instead of she's just Ayoi just taking it without much of a problem, well, she has an objection.
私は後で私に似合うプレゼントを個別でもらう。いいでしょ、新一。
I guess I don't have a choice, do I? Does she actually want me to buy her something, or is she just saying that to get Ayoi off her case? I'm not excited to find out.
ということで、はい。
Yuki thrusts the parcel into Ayoi's hands.
本当にいいの？いいってば。でも、
think of it as a present from both of us.
笑顔でつけてね。ルル、わかったの。
Ayoi quietly accepts the gift.
新一。
Right, we got some skips here. This is all the same as Miyuki's good ending.
まだなの。最近ずっと届かないの。
Don't wear yourself out now. As with this morning, she seems kind of under the weather. What do you do if he answers?
セーブなの。この中のゲーム改造して新一とみゆきと結ばれるようにしたの。絶対に寝取られないようにしたの。だから新一は安心。好きなだけみゆきを好きになっていいの。
No, right. Thanks.
うん。
I can see Ayoi's god. I know the difference between reality and fiction. I'm not crazy enough to believe that her god will actually help me. But Ayoi is praying for my sake. And it's the thought that counts. Anyway, let's go find Miyuki.
うん。
Miyuki falls silent too. For a moment, neither of us say a word. Got any idea where she could be? Guess we'll just have to search everywhere. In that case, we can meet up at my house. And so Miyuki and I split up to search the Dark City. Where could she possibly bring this small animal this late at night? I can't think of anything. The station square? The shopping district? The park? The roads leading to the school? The corner store? Various fast food restaurants? With no clues to go on, we search and search and search. An hour passes. At some point during the hunt for Aoi, the rain lets up. Did you find her?
あなたもダメだったの。
I find Miyuki waiting for me outside my house. I can tell from the look on her face that she's given up entirely.
これ以上探しようがないわね。
But
きっと保護者の家に帰ったのよ。雨も止んだし、もう諦めましょう。
but we are not going to give up on Aoi. No way, no how, because we're going for a different route. This is Aoi we're talking about. There's no chance in hell she went home to her parents' house.
せめて探す当てはあるの？これ以上街をさまよっても時間の浪費だわ。おとなしく諦めた方がいいわよ。
But we won't give up. We won't! I feel like there's got to be some clue. It's just a feeling I have in my gut. There's got to be something, right? It's no use. I can feel it right up. I can feel it right on the tip of my tongue too. Okay, think. Where could I look for clues? The mobile game. The mobile game.
あのってどのゲーム？
There's this game I borrowed from Yutaro. It's got a character that's dead on exactly like Aoi. Not just look-wise either. They act identical too. That day we met her on the roof, almost the same exact thing happened in this one scene. Miyuki sighs, exasperated.
あなたまで現実とゲームの区別がつかなくなった？
No, listen to me. Aoi's acting out scenes from the game. When she found that stray kitten, everything she said was like a one-to-one reproduction of...
捨て猫はどうしたの？わざわざ保健所からでももらってきた？
Oh, would she really go to all that trouble just to recreate a scene out of the game? I can't see any reason for her to put that much effort into it.
単なる偶然よ。それ以外に何か考えられる？
Huh? Well, a divine miracle, maybe?
シンイチ！
Miyuki raises her voice.
焦る気持ちはわかるけど、冷静になって。この世界に神様なんていない。そうでしょ？
Oh, right. Of course. I was trying to use my head. Guess I ended up babbling like a crazy person.
疲れてるのよ。今日はもう家で休みなさい。それじゃあ、また明日学校で。
Right. See you tomorrow. I head inside my house. What a long day. In the end, I still have no idea where Aoi is or what she's doing. In fact, I don't even have concrete proof that she left the manga cafe to rescue the cat. All I can do is ask her tomorrow when I see her at school. I crawl into bed and quietly close my eyes. But I can't sleep. My brain won't stop thinking about it. The loaner phone sits on charge by my pillow. I haven't played it since that one day during class. Maybe I'd learn something useful about Aoi if I make some progress in the game. And we are going to play this game. Maybe Miyuki has a point. Maybe I'm just conflating video games with reality. I mean, there's no way Aoi went out of her way to procure a cat for this. But I keep thinking back to that day I saw her standing out in the rain. I can picture her wandering aimlessly down the darkened streets, kitten in tow. Fuck it. Call it a bad case of gamer brain. I don't give a shit. At this point, I'll do anything to clear up these lingering doubts. Let's do this. Jump out of bed and grab the loaner phone. "20 minutes later, I'm standing in front of the school gates. They're completely locked up tight. There's even a padlock on the pedestrian gate. There's no other way to sneak in. But if that game is true to life, then Aoi is definitely in there. This is my last chance to turn back. I pause at the entrance to take a deep breath. You know, we're just going to sneak into the school. Blink. I put my hands on the bars of the school gates. The metal is wet from the rain and quite a bit colder than I was expecting. Loud, rattling echoes throughout the moonlit campus. But I don't care. I haul myself up and jump over in one fluid motion. Here I am, alone on school grounds in the middle of the night. It's a little eerie, to tell the truth. In any other situation, I'd probably turn around and run home with my tail between my legs. And yet, strangely enough, I find myself in high spirits. At night, the inside of my shoe locker extends into an endless tunnel of darkness. As I change into my indoor shoes, the slightest clack of my soles on the linoleum seems to reverberate like a gunshot. It's kind of incredible how a few hours difference can turn a familiar location into an entirely different world. Aoi is here somewhere, lurking in the dark. I'm strangely confident about this. I sneak down the halls, careful not to make a sound. Bingo. There are puddles of rainwater on the floor. All these puddles form a trail. Aoi, where are you? My voice echoes and fades into the darkness. The gym is pitch black. Normally there wouldn't be a soul here at this hour. Aoi, I know you're in here. I heard that. That was Aoi's voice just now. I'm sure of it. Come on, answer me. The kitten meows back in Aoi's stead. I follow the sound to the stage area. Aoi. Give me a break. What are you doing in that stupid onesie? Did you really feel the need to put it on just because you rescued a kitten? You got caught out in the rain, didn't you? Did you forget to bring your did you forget to bring your umbrella again? Look, we can't have you getting sick. Aoi doesn't say a word. She refuses to respond. I reach out to take her hand. Let's just go back to my place and... She slaps my hand away, outright rejecting my help. But I refuse to go home empty-handed. Don't be like that. The little thing's probably freezing. The kitten meows as if in agreement. What? What? Don't be stupid.
Shinichi Miyuki 恋人にする。そのために友達になったの。
Yeah, she told me as much from the start, but that doesn't matter now.
葵は約束破ったの。猫拾ったらみゆき絶好って言ったの。
So, I think you did the right thing.
関係ないの。
Aoi's feeble whisper stabs into my heart, sharper than any scream.
友達の資格なくて恋人にできなくて意味ないの。バイバイなの。
Aoi turns her back to me. Her small frame fades into the shadows. The echo of her footsteps grows faint. Then she vanishes into the backstage area. Is this really for the best? Aoi! Before I know it, I find myself running after her. I lunge forward and grab her hand. Wait!
Yeah.
Aoi! Aoi tries to get away, but I block her path. Her eyes are swimming with tears. Tears of sadness. Your life does have a purpose.
ない。だって葵は電波でだから。
I mean, yes, I admit it. I did think you were weird at first. Completely unpredictable, always alone, and then you randomly tried to blackmail us. But as time passed, I started to worry about you. And I started to enjoy having you around.
それは錯覚。
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Audap. You've been watching You and Me and Her, a love story on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you at the next stream. Ooh, we get a different title screen.